So pile number 1. Good morning to you, or good day, depending where are you based at this moment. So today's pick a card is going to be very much career oriented. I want to see what is coming next in your work or in your career or in your current job. Will there be any type of changes, any type of incoming surprises or anything like that? So I'm going to see what the universe planned for you concerning your work and concerning your job. Cards are very restless, so it seems to me like something is happening there. I feel the energy. I feel the energy flowing. They want to come out. They really want to come out. I'm gonna take 4. 4 from these. We will take 1 oracle. It will receive. Let's see what is going on. But I also feel this one, so I want to take this one as well. I hope that you are doing well, that everything is fine, that you are not here because something bad is happening in your career. Although in this time of instability, we all feel somehow insecure. We don't know how our future will go and in which way we can expect things to evolve. That is how I feel, really. That majority of people are in constant fear of something being changed so drastically that we cannot bounce back. Let's see your cards. So we have King of Wands. We have reversed 7 of Pentacles, reversed 10 of Swords, Ace of Swords. We have Flow, Intuition, reversed Knight of Swords, interesting, and the High Priestess. Okay, so pile number 1. Let's see what is overall picture of your cards. Let me see what is going on here. Okay, I would say that majority of you, because this is a general reading, just have that on your mind, majority of you are the boss. So you are some kind of entrepreneur, some kind of boss of the company. Maybe you are the leader of the project. Maybe you are the one who is organizing things, the one who comes up with ideas. I definitely see you as this figure of King of Wands. And that tells me a lot about you as a person, how passionate you are, how when you go into something, in some kind of project, you invest fully yourself, you know, like you're not only on the very basic shallow level, like just doing things to do them. You really put a lot of effort and you really put a lot of yourself in it. And I see a lot of that fiery energy within your character, which tells me that when you start doing something, you know, like you don't give up. And this is something that is inside of your character, this type of flow, you know, when you go, you're just flowing. Nobody can stop you. No matter someone tells you, you're just using it as a fuel for your flow. And this is something at this moment, I see you reflecting very much on the past projects. So it's like you are sitting on your throne, like we see here, and you're thinking, rethinking all of the projects that you have been doing past years or even in your entire life. It's like going backwards in the time and thinking about everything that you have been working until this moment. And when you look at it, it's like you see a lot of projects there. You know, you really done a lot, and you can really be proud of it. So a lot of projects were done with your hands, but still you don't feel fully, you know, like fully satisfied, like you accomplished your goal, like you managed to do everything that you wanted. No, it's not there. You feel like something is missing, something else could be still done. And you're also coming back to the past failures in work that you experienced. I could say that these failures were mostly connected with people betraying you, or people hurting you, or people just running over you in work. We know how it goes. Some people simply don't have any kind of feeling of moral ethics. You know, there is no friendship in work with some people. Some people just look at their goal, they are going, and if you're on their way, they're going to run you over. And I feel like that happened to you. And also what I feel, maybe it is also for you or somebody else, I feel this energy, so I have to say it, is like not being supported by the environment. So like whenever you came to some kind of good idea, have a project, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start a business with this, you were very passionate about it, but there was no environmental support around you. And you're a very fiery person, so you always had to listen to your intuition. And this is something that you always wanted to, you have strong intuition inside of yourself. You feel that you can listen to your own voice. You feel it because you hear your voice always inside of yourself. It is like some kind of guidance, something is leading you. You cannot put a finger on it, but you know, you feel, you sense that it is there. And you were always listening this intuition. And whenever you didn't, you would stop yourself in doing things that you actually wanted because of this environmental blockage, actually. You wanted to do something, but then there was no support, and then you would simply just block it, stop it. You would not even try it. And this is something that you are now rethinking, like how many things you did and how many things you didn't do because there was some kind of lack. You're a person who appreciates a verbal confirmation and a verbal approval of you. It is, you feel good when somebody says to you, verbally, when somebody comes to you and says to you, good job, you did it good, keep it up. You know, I see the potential of your idea. I see that you could do it. I believe in you. You know, like those words need to be spoken, and then this fires up your flow, your energy, your, you know, intuition into new projects. But when that is not present, when you're not feeling that, then you somehow go inside of yourself. It's like you are almost contemplating new things by yourself in isolation. You don't want to share it with anyone. You don't want to say it to anyone. You don't want to show it to anyone. It's almost, I feel, like you feel more secure when you are doing those new things alone. It's almost like you feel like your luck is going to be bigger if you don't share it. If you're just working on it, and then, you know, push it out by yourself, listening your intuition, you know, following your flow, avoiding this environment that was never actually supportive. So what you do is you go inside of yourself to create. And this is what I see. I see some kind of spark of idea that you have, something that it is growing inside of you, some kind of project, some kind of idea. You have something rolling. And I want to see for today's reading what universe wants to tell you about this project. So I want to receive some kind of more concrete answers and guidance connected with your project that it is developing inside of you. What you should do, where you should go, how you should proceed with it, in which way. I want to see what today's message for your project career is. Strength, Reverse Lovers, and Ace of Swords. Incredible. So Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. No, this is Knight of Swords, but we also see this sword coming strong out. So we basically receive the same card twice, which is very significant in this type of readings. So pile number one, your message for today and for your career and for this project is, first of all, don't stop. Don't stop. You have to start this. You have to start this flowing. This is something valuable. And if nobody here is going to tell you, I'm going to tell you, keep it up. Go with it. Listen to your intuition. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. It says strength, but on this card, we can see very big storm. We can see this boat going and these waves are coming up. And even here, you know, lightning and everything, it looks like everything is against, you know. Basically, we see that the road is going to be hard. But the strength here says to us that we should not stop. With reverse lovers, what I wanted to say, this card, usually people think that it is always connected with love, but it is not. It is also a form of connection, some kind of unity, some kind of codependency. It could be, this card could be codependency as well. And in this content of financial or career reading, this card could be break off of connections. You don't need a partner. You don't need to have somebody to start this project. Actually, you are enough. Your idea is enough. You can manifest. Look at this beautiful card. You're manifesting. You are creating it. It is all inside of you. Look at the confidence on her face. Something is happening that you can, and you can pull it. You can pull it out. So your message for today's reading is, despite the past and the reflection of everything that was, despite the fear of surrounding, not approving what you are doing and isolating in a way to develop something which is yours, the universe is telling you, go. Go for it. Be brave. Have strength. You can do it. You don't need partnership. You don't need all the time people who are going to support you. Sometimes you need to do things alone. And sometimes when you're doing things alone, they can be more pure, more simple, more easier. You can cut your way very easily. With this double card, we have a double confirmation of that idea. Don't be afraid. Be strong. I hope that this is going to give you a push so that you can continue in direction that you're already going. This is definitely a sign if you were searching for it. And I wish you good luck on your way. I hope that this is going to bring something very valuable to you. See you soon, pile number one. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Today we are going to talk about the career. So we are going to talk about the work and the job. What is waiting for you? What is going on? Opa! This one just popped up, so I have to put it there. We are going to pull many more to see what is going on and to see what the universe has to say concerning your, maybe, I don't know if you see the card. I'll pull it a little bit down. To see what the universe wants to tell you, how the universe wants to guide you concerning this situation, and to see what is going on with you in general. I hope that everything is fine. I hope that you still have a job and that you're satisfied with it, or that good things are happening. And if not, let's see what good things are coming your way. In today's days, I was just talking to the pile one. We do feel this insecurity, and it is a very important segment when we feel financially secure, safe. Then we can, from that standpoint, we can have more confidence. We can have more freedom to do things that we want. And the money is just energy. It is not like keeping it, possessing it. It is something that is flowing. So we are taking it, we are receiving, we are giving. And this flow is so natural that we should never feel like money is dirty. It is not. Money is something, how we are going to spend it or use it, and we can always transform it into something very beautiful and very valuable. So we have Ace of Swords, we have Four of Cups reversed, we have Nine of Wands, and we have Nine of Cups reversed. Here we have the Fool, we have Eight of Wands reversed, we have Ace of Cups, and we have Freedom. Okay, pile number 2. This pile, I would say that it is very clear to me immediately what is going on. And let me just create a full picture of your reading to start. Definitely in this reading, I see you as a fool. And don't be offended, the Fool is actually a very interesting and crazy card of individuals. You could maybe be some air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you know, something from that. Or you have something from those signs in your natal chart. I don't know. But that is how I feel. So I feel you being a very strong individual, very strong-minded individual who is very much inside of his head, her head. You're a person who is thinking a lot, and you always come with some kind of fresh ideas. You are the one who is inventing things, who is imagining things, who is the creative in the group, always creative in the group. Or the person who finds creative solution for some kind of problems or some kind of situations. And you always have some kind of ideas, always. So if somebody is there for giving a new fresh starts or ideas, that's you, definitely. This is how I see you. This is a general reading, so please bear with me. If you don't feel yourself like that, maybe this is not your pile. Because this pile is extremely clear and it is about this type of person. So if you are this kind of person, then stay with me to see what the universe is telling you for your future. The thing is that you're so much inside of yourself, inside of your mind, inside of your ideas, that sometimes you don't even see what is outside. It's like you're so full inside that sometimes from outside it is very hard for you to receive something from outside world, to say it so, because you're inside of yourself. You see, your eyes are closed, your hands are crossed, you are quite isolated, living inside of your world of imagination and reality and perception that you created. And at this moment you are becoming to realize that there is something out there. There is something out there, you know. You're not anymore just, look how she's watching up straight. She's going out of the sea, here is the bag. So it's like almost like she's preparing, she's going to the trip, she's going. And with this card also I see that this wall that you had around yourself is slowly fading. So you are starting to noticing what is out there. This card is a card of strong action, and when it is reversed, I always read it as something that it is blocking you to move, to really start moving, to really start going like crazy, you know, like, wow, I'm just now going to go, I'm just going to do it. And this is from this, why is it like that? Because of the fear. I see the fear here. I see the cautiousness here. Cautiousness. So in your work, I would say that you never do something without love. So for you, there has to be love. You have to feel the work that you are doing so that you would be able to give yourself. And there is always this emotional connection with what you are doing. And when there is emotional connection with what you are doing, then of course there has to be some kind of protectiveness of ourselves, or of our heart, because we are attached to the thing that we are putting our love, putting our emotions in. This is this beautiful card. When we are connecting with what we are doing, we are putting our emotions, our heart in it, literally. And there is always a fear that somebody is not going to appreciate it or somebody is going to reject it. And then we have to be alerted, you know, if that happens, okay, fast, quickly, we are going to go back to protect ourselves. But the problem with this attitude is that this is attitude that comes from a fear, and that type of energy is not helping us to gain the flow. You see, we are never fully open for receiving fully everything that we could receive. Because of this kind of energy that is not receptive, it is not fully open. You see how you are guarding yourself. We are in an inability to receive full blessing of the work that we are putting our heart in. So in a way, we are working against ourselves. This freedom, in my opinion, here is this freedom around here, it is a very strong sign that you need to free yourself from this kind of fear. Maybe in the past you put everything in something and then it didn't work out how you wanted, and then you created this drama, this fear, this feeling that something is not how it should be. You know, like if you give yourself everything, you will not receive everything, and then you learn that pattern of behavior that you need to protect yourself. And partially that is true. We do create this kind of protectiveness from people, especially when we have been hurt. But here in endeavors, so in career, you have to be crazy. You have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. If you're not yourself, you know, how you are going to do this crazy move? How you are going to, if this is here, you know, how you are going to put your heart. Look at this. Crazy person doing crazy things, putting heart in it, and freeing itself from this percussionist. It's bringing the full blessing, the full flow here, so that you can see it. Full flow. We need to reverse this energy. We really need to reverse this energy. So this is very important that we do it with the freedom. We need to free ourselves from this fear. This is already advice that I'm receiving, but I want to see if there is some other additional messages from the universe that you need to receive concerning your work. I don't see if you are at the moment working somewhere. I don't see it. For me, it seems almost like you are not, like you are preparing yourself for some kind of project, or you have ideas that you haven't yet manifested in reality. At least this is how I see it. And the only thing, this one really popped out, the only thing that it is needed, let's see what the universe is saying. Awaken, 5 of Cups, and Magician reversed. Okay, so pile number 2. Your advice for this reading, for the career, is firstly, the thing that we already talked about before. Aware your surrounding of yourself. There are many people around you that could help you. There are many people who are like you. There are many people who would support your work just if they would see that you are working on something. So you're definitely not alone. And if you connect, if you connect with others, you see this bridge? This is a bridge with others. That is how I can see, that is how I see this card, like awakening, like a bridge to others. You could open up a new world. You could open up a new source of radiation, and maybe even finances in this case. In a way, you could find the people who could support you financially to make something happen. What I also see here in this 5 of Cups, which is usually a card of some kind of disappointment, let's say it like that. To me, this card is very much connected with this one that I see in this reading, saying to us that this feeling that is weighting you down, this, you know, cautiousness, or in this case, this fear of disappointment. This is fear of disappointment to me in this reading. This should be eliminated. You should free yourself from that. You should awake yourself to see everything around you, because you're going, that thing will switch your energy, totally switch your energy. And the magician reversed for me in this reading, how I see it, would be don't, as advice, don't misuse technology. Don't misuse technology. You don't need to do sneaky work. You don't need to do work behind the back of everyone. You don't need to be sneaky or in any kind of way untrue to yourself to get what you want. I hear that you can get what you want in a very pure way. In a very pure way, in a very pure path. You see, release. I could say maybe that some of you are working on the computers and with technology or anything connected with technology. So this would be for me computers and tech in general. And I would say that you don't have to necessarily go in the way how you were doing before. You are innovative enough, you are crazy enough, you are skillful enough and brave enough. I can see that, you know. Look at this. This is like you're a crazy person. You know, when you want something, you will do it. So you don't need to do this type of work. You don't need to misuse technology. You don't need to extremely force advertising or something like that, you know. There are other ways to achieve your goal. And what I see with release is like release past patterns of behavior, how job needs to go, how you need to flow with a job. No, here you need to do something totally entirely different. Connect with the different people, you know, like than before. Bridge yourself to the world, bridge yourself and free yourself from patterns. Don't misuse technology and be yourself, really be yourself. If you're just being yourself, if you just put that guard down a little bit more, the sky is not the limit. Pile number 2, the sky is not the limit. You can conquest absolutely anything, absolutely anything. Look at this beautiful reading. I'm really happy and privileged to have this reading for you. If you find yourself in this story, I see very cool things coming up. And I just wanted to tell you once more, be yourself. That's the most important thing. That is your biggest strength here. I hope that I helped you in this situation. If you were wondering what is going on and how you should proceed, this is just another sign that you received from the universe, that it is pushing your way up. You see how this balloon is going up, 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 up. That is you. You see how she is throwing the sticks which are fiery. That is again you. This is all your potential. And the only thing that you need to do is awaken yourself. Awaken yourself, bridge to the world. Don't be afraid of disappointments. Everyone who made something big in their life, they risked something and they were afraid. And then they overcame this feeling and then they just exploded into the world. So just don't lose any kind of hope. Be yourself. Go for it. Go for it. Bye-bye, pile number 2, and see you soon. Hello, pile number 3. Pile number 3. Today we are going to talk about the career. So the same like the past 2 piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. I want to help you to see what is going on there in your career, with your job, how you are doing. Is there something significant going there? Okay, 2. Beautiful. We are going to then receive two oracles. We want to see if there is some kind of advice for you from universe, or maybe warning. Sometimes we receive the warnings. We received all kinds of messages, depending how universe feels us and what the universe wants us to know. Do you see it like this? I think yes. I think that we can place it like this. Yeah, in this time, things are not very secure. People do not feel stable. And the career questions are there. I would take those three. And it is a serious matter. Because when we do feel this safety, material safety, then we are much more confident. We feel much better inside. And from that point, we can do something with our life. Revisit, ego, reversed star, reversed king of cups, reversed magician, reversed world, pile number 3. A lot of things happening there. 9 of Pentacles reversed, the Fool, and 8 of Wands. Interesting. These 2 cards I received for the pile number 2. Maybe that pile would be interesting to you as well. You will see. Or you will feel yourself here. So pile number 2. Pile number 3, excuse me. Pile number 3, 3, 3, 3. This is very interesting reading. Magician reversed. World reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. I would say that I want to just take one more card. I feel like I need one more card. Just a second. Bear with me. So that we would have a complete reading. I want to have as many informations that we can. Okay, pile number 3. This pile is a little bit tricky because I already feel the energies are not easy. Either you lost the job or the project that you were recently invested failed. And this project that you have been invested in on work, I don't know what it is, it can be anything, have on your mind that this is a general reading. It didn't work out because things were not setting as they should from the beginning. So from the beginning, things were not going as they should. And you saw that. You saw millions of the red flags. But you were just continuing and continuing and continuing. It seems to me like you were the only one who was ignoring the signs and who was just, you know, like being fully confident that it can go. You put everything in it. You have not listened to anyone. You just took things by yourself in your hand and you just went and you just did the maximum you can. You killed yourself. Literally, you killed yourself. You put everything, all of your passion, all of your time, everything in it. You wanted this to be true. You wanted this to succeed. But it didn't. And it didn't because of numerous reasons that now, when you're watching back, when you are going in your mind, you know, thinking about what happened there, why this, why that, how that, it didn't happen. Because, first of all, because people that were inside of that project were not invested like you were invested. They did not have a hope for this project. I think that their agendas were different. They wanted the profit and they were looking things only through that glass. So they were only wanting the profit. They wanted to see what is that they can receive from the project. And when they saw that it is not going in the way how they wanted, you know, they very quickly abandoned you and the project. They were not noticing what you are doing. They were not noticing how much you are struggling, how much you are giving. They were not appreciating. Somebody was not appreciating you at all. For your work, for your personality, for your anything, you know. And I see the problem arise when you wanted to satisfy these people And because you really wanted it so much, you also lower your ego to their level. And then you approach to something which is very, very beautiful for you. You lowered it to their level of ego, and you also try to push something to reach income, to reach interest, to reach some kind of material gain so that you would satisfy either your bosses, colleagues, investors, I don't know, something like that. When we go low on ego, so when we go low, things happen. It is like action and reaction process. And everything started going bad at that moment. You were not receiving feedback that you wanted to receive. People were not giving you good feedback. Feedback was either not there or it was not good. Something that needed to be short waiting happened to be big delays. Big delays. Totally distortion of the time. And the technology that and the ways how you planned to push it and to promote it turned out to be also very toxic and not very positive, because it's like you were forcing it so much that you started raping people, you know, not literally, but you know what I mean, when you're really pushing something on somebody and then the people start resisting it. It is too much, the energy was too much. And it is too much because the agenda was not fully positive, not fully clear. So what I see from here is that you are a person who is very adaptive. So you can adapt to all kinds of environments. Maybe you are even multidisciplinary. You are working on many fields simultaneously. You are a very quick learner. You can do things for, you know, usually they would need 3 people to do it. But, you know, when you are there, then you do it by yourself. You learn quickly. Okay? The star reversed. Look at this. Incredible. This is just additional sign. Let's pull this. I'm going to put like this here so that we read it very clearly. I want to now receive advice from the universe connected with advice for your course of action. What you should do now. What you should do now and what you should do now concerning this project or something else. I need us to hear what you can do now at this moment. I'm going to take this one as well. I'm going to put it here. Concerning your work or concerning this project or concerning you in general. So we have the Moon, Page of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Wands, and we have 4 of Cups. Okay, dear pile number 3. What happened, happened. That's it. You need to accept it, you need to heal from it, and you need to move from that situation. I see that you are still sitting, revisiting, revisiting the happenings. Being very disappointed because we see that double reversed star is losing hope. You lost your hope. You feel there is no hope. Maybe you even feel like there is no hope for you to find a satisfying project or something that it could make you feel happy. You know that you have crazy, even hidden abilities from you. You know that whatever comes your way, you are going to find your way to deal with it. But you don't have that spark inside of yourself. And the problem is that disappointment. It is still very fresh and you lost money. You lost what you invested. So what you invested, it got lost. And every time when we feel that lost, when somebody takes something from us or we lose something, even when you go outside and you lose the keys, that feeling terrible feeling inside, you know, it leaves us really not feeling good. So I feel your energy here, and I feel how bitter this is, how it is bitter and how it is persisting in that bitterness. You all, at this moment, without the hope, you don't even want to go in some kind of crazy new beginnings. And I feel like for you, pile number 3, at this moment, this is how it is. This is how you feel. Yeah. You should not even go anywhere until you forgive. You have to forgive. So whoever was responsible for all of this, and whoever brought your career to end, or your project to end, or you to be really, really disappointed at the end, to close yourself even, to protect yourself, to lose money or some resources, you need to forgive this person or these people. Because only when you will release yourself from this type of energy, you can move forward. I strongly feel that this is keeping you here, and that this is not helping you to heal this this energy of losing of a hope. Forgiving is something that can really... There is a book that recently I bought. It is called Forgive What You Cannot Forget. I would recommend this book. It is very beautiful. It's very strong. It is talking about deep hurt caused by someone that we cannot forget. And it is giving us a lot of advices how we can forgive and in the way release ourselves from that energy. Because as long as we are dragging them with us, they are part of our lives. We don't want that. What we want is to heal, and we want to build ourselves again. We want to open up ourselves a little bit to the world. We want to notice things around us. We want to build this hope again. So I think this should be the center, because with this hope we will feel that spark again, and with that spark we can earn again more, many, not more, a lot of money. We can get decent money because we are capable. We are very capable people. We are not lazy people. You know, you see here, you are not a lazy person. You have a spark inside of yourself. You are going to go for it if you want. But as long as they are keeping you down and the past is keeping you down, you are blocked. So look at this energy now when it is unblocked. This is what I want for you. I want this energy to unblock. And this is the message for you, pile number 3, from the universe as a sign, and take it as a sign. You need to forgive him, her, or them. Whoever is involved in this story, whoever brought loss and disappointment to you and caused you to shut down yourself a little bit, you need to forgive. Find a way to forgive. There are beautiful videos on YouTube as well, meditations, how to forgive. Tapping method is also beautiful. It is something that can bring a lot of ease to your temporary situation. Wonderful. The one way of forgiving is to find the compassion. All of those people are people, and all of them are making mistakes. And if they made a mistake, that is humanly, and that mistake will haunt them too. It will be there, and they will have to deal with it sooner or later. From your side, you cannot change what happened. You can revisit, you can come back, you can revisit, but you cannot change, you know. Trying to stay there and thinking about it comes from the ego, not from the heart, not from your soul. This is your soul. You see this heart? Beautiful. This is your soul, this is your heart, and your heart is saying, I understand that at this moment this needed to be happened because they didn't know how to do it better. They were low on the ego and they were not behaving good, and this is something that will be a part of their karma. But part of my karma, your karma, part number 3, it is going to be forgiveness. Because you are not like them. You see the situation and you see the situation from above. So I hope that you are going to find this energy within yourself to truly feel and to truly forgive and to release, so that everything around here could happen exactly in a good order. Specifically the hope, the spark, the hope, and the beautiful result that it is awaiting. I hope that I help you at this moment, part number 3. Whatever you are dealing with now, it is bitter. I feel that energy. I really, really feel it. And I'm very sorry that you are going through this. But what I can say is that key is here. Key is here. I hope that this helps you on your journey. I wish you a beautiful day. I'm very happy that I had the privilege to read for you. And see you very soon. Bye.